Today I made my way to Washington, D.C. Union Station to travel to Union Station. Wait, what? From Washington, D.C. Union Station to Union Station, Toronto. Toronto, Canada. Yes. There is no direct train D.C. to New York from New York to the Canadian border. There's only one train, and that departs at 7 a.m. And so your options are either go to New York early, sleep the night, get up early, and take the 7 a.m. train, or try what I'm gonna try. The Penn Station has a waiting area that is supposed to be secure. So we'll see how secure that is. You can hate me for saying this, but prefer kava over Chipotle. Anyways, everything went well. There was only one stoppage. Yeah, I don't know what it is with my trains lately. Anyhow, here I am at the New York City at 2 a.m. There's an officer at the entrance. I guess past certain time they do control who gets in and out. Wonder how old that clock is. So this is where I'm spending the night, just for a few hours. So even at 2 a.m. this place is lit. We got people coming in and out. We got officers. And this is a decent place to spend the night. I think the employees would stop you if you use that desk as a bed. You just climb on it and lie down on it. And since I wasn't brave or stupid enough to try that, these were my attempts to get some sleep. There also is a bat killing option if you are tall enough, and there was surprisingly many people using the 4 a.m. train. After about 3 hours of battling sleep, I was back on the streets of New York City. I think it is open. It is now like 5:05. Moynihan Hall, yeah! Much nicer than the Penn Station waiting area, right? I could probably sleep here. Yeah. It's much nicer. So in this space, you could definitely lie down.
You have to have a paper ticket if you want to cross, if you're going to Canada.
So lucky I didn't completely fall asleep. So like I was halfway asleep, and then there was an announcement saying, like if you're going to Canada, like you need to check in, blah blah blah, which I don't think was clear on the website. So I asked the agent at the I'm sorry guys, I'm still like very sleepy. I only got like 30 minutes of sleep so far. Anyway, so if you're going into Canada, you need to have a paper ticket, because within the United States, all the Amtrak travel, I just show the conductor my app's QR code, and that's my ticket.
Oh, you have the new passport?
Yeah.
206.
Brand new.
Yeah, brand new.
Got it last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, my son got this one now.
Ta-da. It says right on top, retain during trip. Okay. Now, next segment is a 12-hour train ride. And on this train, there is no private car offered. It's just coach business. So I'm gonna be sitting the whole 12 hours. I was stupid enough not to carry sweatpants with me, so yeah, I'm gonna be in my jeans for the next 12 hours. Dedicated right here. So, I'm not the only one. So there are 2 steps to it. One, when you arrive, you go to the customer service desk, get like a boarding pass, and then when it's around 6:30, you come over here, and then you check in. Much like you do at an airport. Now this is more of an experience thing rather than transportation. I love Amtrak. And generally speaking, Amtrak audience or Amtrak customers tend to be 40s and 50s and up. Yeah, the people looking for an experience rather than transportation. And this one is a little younger. A little, yeah, not by a whole lot. Anyhow, I'll stop my gibberish here. And then, now I've never seen the Empire State Building at 6:50 in the morning, so, and And there you go, Empire State Building. After seeing the ESB, it was finally time to board the train. Here's the face of the car. Those going into Canada were told to sit in first two cars. This is a scenic route, so I wanted to make sure I have a wide window. This is definitely longer than the coach. I can barely reach. Oh, first class stuff. This is first class, except I do get to ride these simply because I'm crossing the border. Could that be? For the reference, third cars and on are regular coach seats. It was now time to start the journey with the beautiful sight of the Hudson River to my left. Very cloudy day due to an approaching storm, but regardless, it was a beautiful sight and I'll follow up with the scenery video soon. Okay. Hudson. Okay. Maybe we were changing the engine car. Maybe. I made my way to the cafe car for some breakfast. Pretzels, burritos, stickies. Behind it is the business class, which I'll show you in a bit. Maple Leaf Cafe looked like a microwave-equipped kitchen. There aren't that many trains that have full kitchen, meaning like they can cook on the car. Auto Train is one of them. About 7 hours into the ride, we were given a declaration card to fill out. And I will say, it is quite a challenge riding on a train. You have to wait for a moment. The train bumps and settles. That's when you write one letter. Wait until another next bump. And when it bumps, it settles, write another letter. Yep.
We're now arriving at Niagara Falls, New York Station.
Okay.
So, Canada, please do not step off the train.
So Niagara, New York.
Canada, please stay in your
Customs in Niagara, Ontario. Yeah. Now, based on the information found online, most people do recommend actually getting off here and then crossing the border on your own. The customs part usually takes a lot longer, like an hour at least. So if you're a tourist trying to see Niagara as well as Toronto, get a train ride up to here, see the falls on the American side, cross the border on your own, see the falls on the Canadian side, and then travel to Toronto if you want to see the city. And once all the commuters are off the train, you are allowed to step off to stretch and see the scene. And that over there, my friends, is Canada. I'm in Canada. Yeah. That's our crew. Okay, so I am in Niagara, the Canadian side. This is the railways in Niagara Falls, the station. So here, photo, video, okay. Ask the security officer if it's okay to take a photo just outside the building, around the train, around the border. He was like, he didn't say outright no, but he was like, yeah. So I was like, no worries. So I'll be getting back on the same train. As you notice, the crew left. Well, the original Amtrak crew left. The Via Rail or Via Rail, they're getting the train ready, as well as there are still other people inside the station going through the customs. There could be delays, severe delays possible if some people have trouble getting through. So do anticipate on that. Now I think our group was like a little less than 50 people. I heard officers saying like, oh, that's it? Yeah, so I guess usually much more, many more. And that could mean that, you know, I get through early. Okay, I'm back on board now. So this is the business class. You can probably tell the signs of age. My guess is that these were the business class that is much better than the coach when the train first started service. And they probably upgraded the very first two cars. Like the legroom wise, the one I was in actually has longer, wider legroom. They do have single seaters. The first one was accessible seat, so yeah, I had to skip that. And this time I'm on the right side. And from Niagara Falls, it is only about 2 hours train ride to the city of Toronto. Whoa! After long 22 hours of journey from Washington DC Union Station to Toronto Union Station, I have finally arrived. I said a lot more things in the station as well as in the hotel room, but at this point I was over 36 hours in with barely any sleep and I was really babbling. And so, with the iconic view of the CN Tower, I'll conclude my video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.